Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Might Magic 3 Isles of Terra. I'm your host Imperialis, and I just finished going through and dealing with some of the new items that I got. Like I said, I figure I'll do them off camera for the most part, because it involves a lot of me going back and forth and looking at item stats and stuff like that, which is not the most exciting thing in the world. Only real major change was I moved him from the bronze plate mail to the bronze plate armor, which is slightly better armor. Gave Alnais the iron club, and gave Gandora the coral club. Helmut got the crystal sling, and because he has my highest accuracy, Renar got the lapis longbow. So down we go, back into the Fountainhead Cavern, and that's not the way I want to go. This is the way I want to go. Blah, blah, blah. Leave. And we'll turn in these extra skulls that I got for an extra 4,000 gold and a bit of XP. Now, I can definitely train everybody again, so I'm going to do that. How much gold do I have? I have 14,000, which should be plenty. And what time is it? It is 1:57, 2 in the morning, so this is one of those times that it kind of makes sense to actually rest. And then we're going to pop into the training grounds. Train everybody up. Cost 4,000 gold to do that. And then we'll unload the junk. I think that should be everything. Yeah. I'll sell this brass necklace of magic detection too. See if we can't buy another helmet or two. Ooh, a coral medal. Just for the bit of AC, that's worth it. And coral medal we'll give to Gandora. And who else needs helmets? Helmet still needs a helmet. And Renar doesn't have a cloak yet, so we'll give him a cloak. And just a little bit of AC. His helmet, and we should be pretty well set. Last thing I need to do before I leave deposit some gold. We'll deposit 10,388. And deposit 23 gems. Gems are less of an issue to try and earn more of, but gold, you want to be earning interest on as much of it as you can. So typically when I'm running around doing the adventure-y thing, I try to get as much gold in the bank as possible. But we will go and do our donations. Ooh, this is a good one. 7. cost me most of the gold that I hung on to, but it's worth it. I will also show you one other thing too. Now that the ooze is gone, sparkling water flows through the fountain of Moonbeam, fabled nymph of the enchanted meadow. Toss a coin. Below the canopy of the vaulting sea lies the mystery of the ancient's dream, and ultimate adventure you must be to unravel their tangled scheme. So these give little clues. The mistress of marauders at the northeast tip of flames seeks the pearls her greed requires for her spirit to be tamed. That one wasn't quite as poetic. Take the twisting horn of gold to the central meadow to find the unique steed of old and relieve its dying sorrow. Seek the sister of the waters blue near the southwest corner true, and bring her shells from the great sea's depths, and greatly shall she aid your quests. Entombed in curse the princess sits, raw sorrow fills her halls. Give gifts of heart to her submit, to breach her loveless halls. Two wizards locked in mortal strife destroy each other's keep. Now bound in life that isn't life, they seek the peaceful sleep. Ancient items of evil and good, neutrality too were concealed. Search the sands, mountains, and woods, for their value will soon be revealed. 6 brothers settled in the land with names arranged in certain course, and then vanished from the band and left the others in remorse. One then vanished from the band and left the others in remorse. Sorry. So we have, and this is the fountain that stands alone. Effervescent voice gurgles from the water. Give freely of your wealth of gold, if greater experience be your goal. Will you drop gold in my fountain bowl? Basically with that you can just throw gold and get experience. Outside of very specific exploits, it's not worth it usually. You get 1 XP for each gold. But as for the rest of these fountains, they all give clues to different quests. They'll start to make sense as we get to them. But we're going to leave Fountainhead now and start our proper exploration. Take a look at Korak's notes here. Korak's notes on A1. An army of orcs have set up an outpost somewhere in the Hidden Valley, but their threat is not strong enough to scare away the Zingro travelers that have let their wagons rest in this area. The orcs and goblins that infest the area can prove very hazardous to passers through. So, these are the Zingaro wagons. Friends, allow me to share with you my special creation. 'Tis a magical elixir that is guaranteed to give you strength for the battle. 100 gold pieces for a potion of strength. Not interested in buying it right now. Nope, got another one. This here is the Temple of Mu. We're not going to go into it just yet, but we will be fairly shortly. There's one other Zingaro wagon right here. Sofana the Cirrus. I am Sofana, pupil of the Mystic Eye. For 10 gold, I will consult the all-seeing eye and tell you of your fortune and future. Pay? So if you pay her 10 gold, you click on one of your characters and she gives a little thing about their particular class. Masters of your barbarian ways, guard the entrance to Castle Greywind. Your fight against them appears often in the visions of the future. And the other nice thing she does is she gives you Wizard's Eye. Or she casts Wizard's Eye for you. Now you'll notice here, these trees I can't walk through. I need to have a particular skill to do that. These trees, I can. But those ones, not so much. One other thing is you'll see a well here on this island. Now that I have the swimming skill, I can swim across to it. And green moss clings to the small stone well. Drink from the well. My skin has been magically toughened. You'll see my hit points. My little gem there has gone gray, which means I have more than the maximum hit points. So Renar has 176, Gandora has 92. That's pretty good shape. Kill an orc. Now off this way, This is the way that I was originally trying to come out of fighting those orcs, but the two characters died in the first episode. But here is Castle Whiteshield. The banner of the White Wings waves in the wind high above the gates of Castle Whiteshield. Enter. A guard calls out from the castle wall. Only crusaders shall pass the castle gate. Right now, I only have a single crusader in my... I don't have any crusaders because I don't have a paladin, actually. So crusader is a particular skill that you need in order to gain entrance to the castles. You get the Crusader skill in the Temple of Mu, which is that... Oh, and this is why you kind of lawnmower through this. You catch a glimpse of something hidden in the leaves of the trees. Search. Got a mace. Maces are nice. And a orc. Orcs are nice because orcs give you money after you kill them. Okay, so my protective spell's worn off now. Time passes more quickly in the overworld, which is something to bear in mind. But one other thing we've done is we've also moved down to sort of the next overworld region, so let's take a look at Korak's notes. Korak's notes on A2. Many huts are scattered through Orc Meadow and Woodland Grove. One in particular houses a bodiless voice with much treasure to sell. Another holds inside its walls a shrine sacred only to the orcs. In the southwest corner of Orc Meadow is one of the 5 ancient pyramids where can be found the answers to many mysteries. It's just a matter of cleaning up some of the orcs. Dismiss anybody. A fair-sized hut made of twigs, branches, and dried mud. Search inside. Ooh, another orc outpost. There are maps and plans written in indecipherable scratches on dried hides. Destroy everything. Yes, I will. Hack it to oblivion. 10,000 XP this time. And I got split mail, crossbow, plate armor, scarab, broadsword. See if we got anything good. Not really. This exploration stuff takes quite a bit of game time, but it is worthwhile to do. And I don't know, I guess I just got into the habit of lawn-mowering everything, where you walk on every tile looking for interesting things. Another hut. The floor of the hut is littered with bones and filthy stoneware. The benches look to be set up as makeshift bunks. We got a goblin outpost. Set fire to it, 5,000 XP. Metal, a pike. Boots, shield, padded armor. That's it. Let's see what we got. Coral Shield is pretty good. And Lapis Padded Armor, you're going to her. And Coral Shield, who has low AC? You could use a shield. And I think that's all we got that's really exciting out of that. Bronze Metal Broadsword, yeah. Mostly junk. Another hut! Crude artifacts of worship and sacrifice litter the foul-smelling hut. Unmistakable carvings and icons depict scenes of orcish ceremony destroy the shrine. Yes. Get a bunch of gems. Another hut. 1,000 sparrows flitting on their perches around you speak through the fluttering of their wings. Icarus, the last unicorn, lies entombed, but it is long before what should be the end of years. End of his years, sorry. Only when the golden alicorn is returned to this shrine will he be released from his premature darkness. Will you search for the missing relic? Another quest. This is a long-term quest, though. This takes quite a while to get. The alicorn is hidden somewhere in the swamplands. Return it to the shrine to free Icarus. And here we have an ancient pyramid of roughly hewn stone. This we cannot open, though. The door won't open. There's a small slot to the right of the door, but nothing you have will fit inside. That's a very late-game dungeon. The pyramids. And there's Baywatch, but we're just going to finish up lawnmowering this field first. Also can't go into mountains yet. Need the mountaineering skill. Oh dear! He popped out of nowhere. That was a screamer. Screamers make you go insane. And actually, when you see the pause like that, and the reason he popped out of nowhere is because the computer loads in the zones, and they're empty until you actually explore them. More stuff hidden in trees. A shield. Anything good? Brass shield. No, nothing good. But yeah, you see there, those little sprite things just popped into existence. That's because I switched zones. Now here, this hut, one of these two collapses on you, and one of them does not. And if it collapses on me, it might kill everyone, so... It didn't kill everyone, but... I've heard rumors that... you can... there's an item called the Ancient Fizzban of Misfortune, and I've heard that if you go to those huts with that equipped, normally it's a terrible thing to have, but if you go to those huts, it actually gives you something out of them. This hut, however, is empty. And another dig in the trees. Let's see what we got. Glass broadsword. I don't think that is much of an improvement over anything, but maybe. Okay, so into Baywatch we go. And Baywatch has skeletons in it. And other undead. First place I'm going to go in Baywatch is going to be the temple. To deal with this insanity. Fight through the skeletons. You can see they're a little tougher, but still not too bad. Be in need of aid. We'll heal you. Heal you. Heal you. You see the donations here cost more. Significantly more, actually. So it's always good to try and do your donating at Fountainhead if you can. Now, Yardarm is training. Captain's quarters is the tavern. There's a skeleton. Ship store is the item shop, so we're going to pop in here. Aye, here be the finest wares from across the isles. Will ye be having a look? Yes, we'll take a look. At the very least, sell some of our junk. Ooh, a Vigor Katana. That's actually significantly better than his Cutlass, so sell his Cutlass and keep the Katana. And the Glass Broadsword, probably going to be a little bit better than his Hand Axe, but I'm not 100% sure if Barbarians can use the Broadsword. We'll keep it for now. And sell his Padded Armor. Probably sell those torches too, it's not like they're doing anything. Just cast light, or I could just use them, I guess. Okay. And we'll sell his short bow too, because I think the glass crossbow is a little bit better. So we'll equip his katana, equip the crossbow, and see if we can't. Not proficient. But it's a bit better than his short sword, and I think thieves can use broadswords. Yes, they can. Should we re-equip his axe? Wouldn't do to have him punching people in the face. I'm gonna leave the zombies for now. Ooh, and it's nighttime. Zombies disease you. And undead hate clerics, which means that they'll almost always try to target your clerics. So this town can be rough on them. And I'm going to go this way first, because I think this way. Sea Dog. So now I can come back to here by typing in Sea Dog. I'm going to leave Unholy Hall alone for a moment. Travel Town, this is what I want. Don't want to do mountaineering yet. Yes, Albatross Guild. They can all buy spells, which is good. Pop over to the Albatross Guild. Welcome to our humble lodge of magic and mystery. Do you seek the wisdom of the Albatross? Yes, yes I do. Let's see if we can't buy some spells. Might get her Nature's Cure. But I do want Turn Undead. I do want Power Cure, even though I don't really need it yet. I do want Suppress Disease. For Gandora, I want Levitate. And I want Acid Stream, and I want Wizard's Eye. I'm going to hold off on Lightning Bolt for now. It's overkill, and I think I find a scroll for it somewhere before too much longer. But I can show you how powerful Turn Undead is to help deal with zombies. Now, because she's kind of messed up, what with the disease and all, I'm gonna go heal her. else needs healing? Well, Belvedere could use a little bit, I guess. Okay. Now, I'm not going to go down that pit just yet. Well, it makes your guys go insane. Or otherwise does bad things to them. Sewers. Chock full of undead. Nature's Cure. Perfect. Not much else that I need. You'll notice spells cost a lot more for her, too. That's because she's dual class, like she's a fighter and a spellcaster, and so it's a lot more expensive to give her spells. We want to turn undead again. You see, she's been weakened by him. Finished him off. Okay, this is more pits that give you stuff. I guess I'll finish showing you Travel Town. Here. Oh, this is a new quest. Brother Alpha. Once there were many shells that rested on the bed of the Great Sea, but they were stolen by the dark spellbinder Blackwind to use in his evil magic. Central to his power as they were, he hid all the shells only days before his stronghold fell into ruin. It is rumored that Athena, nymph of the Great Sea, will give a reward of gold and song to any who bring her that sea's stolen shells. That is all I know of the legend, but my brother Beta may know more. Shall I tell him to expect you? So we have a new quest, and the nice thing about this is it does give you a bit of direction for the next little bit of the game. It sort of tells you what order you should be doing the dungeons in, because these are the 6 brothers that they were talking about in Fountainhead, one of whom is missing, and becomes relevant at another point. So, yeah, if you ask tell Brother Alpha to tell Beta to expect you. A small glowing worm magically appears in Alpha's hand. After whispering to the worm, Alpha places it on the floor and watches as it starts burrowing its way through the ground. I have sent a message to my brother, so he will expect you. Find him in the caverns below this town. Now leave, but accept this trinket. It may be useful in times to come. And he gives you a Quatlu coin. So now we have a quest to go and seek out Brother Beta under the bottom of the town, or in the caverns under the town. And this guy will teach you pathfinding. I should have the money to do that. I need to get up for 2 people. Or no, just 1, because my ranger already has it. So now I can walk through those dense trees, which is useful. I'm going to hold off on the mountaineering for now. It's very useful, gets you lots of treasure, but I don't need it at this point in time. So, with that, I'm going to put a cut in here, and next episode, we should be going down into Baywatch caverns and clearing them out. Until next time, cheers.